was a while that you were in the United States and you were actually touring, Memphis or Nashville. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. So I lived in Memphis,
You're
Tennessee.
sounding really quiet, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
how are we now?
Good, good.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. I lived in Memphis, Tennessee from August 2018 up until just this past March. Took a little hiatus from nursing work that's my undergrad is in nursing. And I went to a school called Visible Music College. So I went to work on songwriting. And then I also got involved with the Extreme Tour. So I got to tour all the West Coast of the USA last summer. And just back in March, I met Red through some friends. We did a little mini tour in California on my spring break.
Was this with
It,
other artists?
it was, yeah, it was with some other artists that I had met on the road.
Well, I'm excited about hearing you tonight. And
Thanks.
let's everyone just make sure that you remember Amy in our prayers because she's a nurse. She's on the front lines. Do we appreciate nurses and people that are on the front lines?
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you
And
so
my
much.
understanding is that both in your nursing and in your music, you want to bring people comfort, hope, and healing. Am I accurate in
Hmm.
saying that?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and you know what? Just let God use you tonight, and I
Thank
just can't
you.
wait. So it's all yours. Another big hand for Amy Lynn Howson. Woo-hoo.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. If the dark falls heavy or arrives unannounced, I'll be there to help you push it back. And if those lies pierce through or your defense feels weak, I'll come along and speak to you the truth. 'Cause no, I don't have the answers, can't tell you why you're walking through your own kind of wilderness. One thing I know for sure, this I know to be true. You are not alone in a barren land. Perhaps you're losing hope. I'll remind you just how far you have come. No, I don't have the answers, can't tell you why you're walking through your own kind of wilderness. One thing I know for sure, this I know to be true. You are not alone. There will come a time I will let you down, but there is one reaching hand. He will never let you go. So take a hold, take a hold. He'll never let you go. And no, I don't have the answers. I can't tell you why you're walking through your own kind of wilderness. One thing I know for sure, this I know to be true. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. Thank you so much.
That is so encouraging. I just love it. I just love it. And I could tell on your face that you mean every word you're singing. Did you write that, by the way?
I did. Yeah, these are all originals.
Oh yeah, I could just see God's presence
Yeah.
all over you right now as you're singing. Just
Oh,
keep it up. It's so beautiful.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Amen.
The morning light brings us sobering thoughts. The morning light shows us where we went wrong after a night, tossing and turning. There's a little darkness around us all. That old darkness wants to see us fall and keep us down in the shadows the rest of our days. Keep us down in the shadows and out of the light of day. And oh, they will try to make us deny. But there's something to the light that even the darkness knows it's there. There's something to the light. Oh, all through the ages, it never burned out. There's something to the light. Oh, all that it touches turns to gold. But sadly, there are those who've been burned, or sadly still by those who never learned. You cannot make those pure and holy rays bend at your will. If you try, you'll regret it. You surely will. But oh, they will try to make us deny. But there's something to the light that even the darkness knows it's there. There's something to the light. All through the ages, it never burned out. There's something to the light. All that it touches turns to gold, leaving glimmers here and there in a dark and dreary world. It points to the source. So turn with me, turn with me, turn with me, and let's chase the sun. And let's chase the sun. And let's chase the sun. Oh, let's chase the sun. But oh, they will try to make us deny. I'd say that's something. Oh, I'd say that's something. Yeah, because I think there's so many different voices out there that try to say that what we believe is irrelevant or unfounded or, you know, all different sorts of things. But that song came from a place of growing up in church, but having to walk this journey myself. And there's just something that, like, the fact that there is a lot, well, we know there's a force that's working, you know, in the powers of the air and working against what Jesus came to do. But the fact that there's pushback showed to me that there's something so real in who Jesus is. And yeah, no one can take that from us. So if your head is heavy and your heart weighs a ton, and everything you're carrying around makes you want to run, well, in those oversized shoes you for one day could never fill, every step along the way can feel uphill. And on this road, the noise will rise to drown out the sound of that still small voice. But do you hear him calling, follow me, child. Oh, follow me, child. Won't you come to the end of yourself? And if you're tired of standing in that waiting line, praying that you'll find your life while you've still got time. And if you've been wearing the same old facade, oh, isn't it about time you found out who you really are? 'Cause on this road, the noise will rise to drown out the sound of that still small voice. But do you hear him calling, follow me, child. Oh, follow me, child. Won't you come to the end of yourself? And on this road, the noise will rise to drown out the sound of that still small voice. Oh, do you hear him calling? And I'll give you a new heart, give you a new love, and fill you up till you overflow. I'll give you a new voice, give you a new song, and it will ring of joy anew, of joy anew. Oh, do you hear him calling? Follow me, child. Follow me, child. Won't you come? So if your head is heavy and your heart weighs a ton, and everything you're carrying around makes you want to run.
Woohoo!
Well done.
Thank you so much. I think I have time for one last one.
Yes.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. This one was a co-write, my first ever co-write when I was in Nashville. A friend of mine brought a chord progression and a melody, and I've worked on the words over the last few years. It's been a work in progress, and I haven't really performed it much. But I think especially in this time, like myself, I was living in Memphis and COVID happened. And so I had to come back across the border where it was safe and went back to nursing. And I've had lots of moments in the last 4 months of, God, you seem to have a good thing going when I was in Tennessee. Like, what is going on? But this song that I worked on back then still rings true. And it's just something I felt God was saying, which is like, pay attention. He's always on the move. He's always present. And you're the only one that can walk in the footsteps that he's made for you. So
Amen.
can't you feel the leaves crush beneath your feet? Listen to the wind blowing through the trees. Open up your eyes and you will see. You will see. I've crafted a way that's all your own. No one else can walk this path I've set you on. Take a look around. When you think you're lost, it will be clear. I brought you here. And when the shadows shift and your mind runs wild, and you are feeling like a little child, don't be deceived by what you cannot see. You can't see. 'Cause I've crafted a way that's all your own. No one else can walk this path I've set you on. Take a look around. When you think you are lost, it will be clear. I brought you here. I brought you here. I brought you here. Brought you here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And haven't you learned by now? It's when you run ahead that you stumble and fall. Question it all, so stay in step with me. Oh, take my hand, don't let it go. I won't let you go. 'Cause I've crafted a way that's all your own. No one else can walk this path I've set you on. Take a look around. When you think you are lost, it will be clear. I brought